Roll call vote, please.
Persick.
Here.
Kirby Hall.
Here.
Van Dyne. Evans.
Here.
Kerwin.
Here.
Larry Hall.
Here.
Tudor. Here. Studer. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Council, you got approval of the minutes for July 21st before you.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes from July 21st and have them placed on file.
A motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second? Second. Second by Alderman Kerwin. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Tudor.
Yes.
Kerwin.
Yes.
Persick.
Yes.
Larry Hall.
Yes.
Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Evans.
Yes.
All yes, motion passed.
Mayor's report, nothing of real significance other than I'd like to take the time to thank everybody that helped with Catfish Days for another successful year we had a couple years ago. Especially thank the committee members and especially the public works guys. As you know, that in years past we've had Park District would help us with the setup, and that didn't happen this year. But so Gary and his guys were there for everything we needed as far as the setup goes, which was a tremendous help. They also did a tremendous job of getting everything torn down afterwards, and trying to get it back as normal as possible. Police department did a fantabulous job maintaining the peace. I think we had very few incidences. I don't think we had any on Saturday of any real significance. I think we had a couple of minor ones on Friday night. No arrests. No arrests. So we did well. You know, and the people behaved well, which is really good. There was a minor incident on one of the rides that was taken care of afterwards. State inspectors came down. I know people talked about it. State inspectors come down and inspected the repair and everything was back in running order for Sunday. So, but all in all, it was a successful year, and we look forward to doing it year 18 next year. It'll be fun. That's it for the mayor's report. Other than that, I do have one other thing. I'll be attending this Saturday night for the Ladies Auxiliary and the VFW. They have an appreciation dinner on Saturday night where they'll be announcing Barb Howard, who's been a member of the Ladies Auxiliary for many years, as president of the Illinois Ladies Auxiliary chapter. So it's a significant accomplishment for her. So I'll be there to congratulate her in that award. So if anybody's interested in going, I got the flyer. It is a dinner, so just let me know. Then, other than that, any citizens' comments?
Mr. Mayor, the 8th, we have...
Oh, the 8th of August, yeah, I got so much to do. 8th of August is Party in the Park, and I believe a lot of the aldermen, as they do in years past with the coalition, they'll be assisting with various duties.
12 to 3.
Is it 12 to 3? Okay. And popcorn and snow cones and whatever else it is we do.
Fishing derby too.
Oh, I got the fish.
Registration's 4:30, oh yeah.
Good.
I shouldn't say it like that, should I? Yes.
Oh, you can. You gonna fish?
46.
I think it's 7.
For the fishing derby.
All right.
46.
All right, so we got that as well. Okay, go back, citizens' comments, anything? All right. Planning and Zoning Commission, the meeting, their next meeting is scheduled for Thursday, August 6th, 2015 at 6 o'clock p.m. Committee reports, building grounds, parks, health and safety, Alderman Persick.
Our next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, August 12th at 6:30 p.m.
Water, sewer, streets, and alley, Alderman Kerwin.
Mr. Mayor, next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, August 12th at 5:30 p.m.
Police and ESDA, Alderman Tudor.
Next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, August 11th at 5:30 p.m.
Right along, Finance Administration and Land Act, Alderman Tudor.
I move to approve the accounts payable report in the amount of $266,254.17 as presented by city accountant.
Motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
I second.
Second by Alderman Larry Hall, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Tudor.
Yes.
Larry Hall.
Yes.
Persick.
Yes.
Kerwin.
Yes.
Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Evans.
Yes.
All yes, motion passed.
I think he's looking for the check register. Sorry.
Huh?
Do the check register? Oh, no. I can take it out of the agenda though.
Sorry, Alderman Tudor, go ahead.
Next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, August 18th at 6 p.m.
Ordinance and license, Alderman Kirby Hall, Alderman Evans.
Mayor, the next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, August 11th, 2015. Talk together.
Personnel collective bargaining, Alderman Hall, Alderman Persick.
Nothing at this time, and we are executive?
Yes, we do. Both items. Yes, sir. City Administrator's report, Mr. Graff.
Yes, the high-speed rail group is looking to have an open forum here on 19th August. It probably will be like from 4 to 7 or 3 to 6. They haven't decided yet on the time. And we just focused on Wilmington impact the crossings. It's not going to be the whole high-speed rail from Joliet down to Pontiac. So they really want to just meet with the Wilmington property owners and businesses and things.
And I think it's very vital, I mean, because adding that additional rail is going to have a tremendous impact and change for the city of Wilmington in the years to come. And I think we need to make sure that we get it out there as much as possible to the public so they can see what those alterations are going to be. So I think we're talking 18 months just in
Yes.
construction.
Yeah. Yeah, during from the bridge to crossings themselves, they gotta, repair and replace it, bring in some new rail. It could be as much as 18 months.
For all of that? For all the bridge and everything?
Yeah.
The bridge, yeah, it's gonna be a prefab steel
They're
cutter.
actually, if you see trains sitting out there on 53 at the old classic place where Micro Transportation
Is
is,
that what that's for?
that's what they're doing right
And
now.
they're bringing out the loads in now, and they're setting up that as a staging area for all the prefab. The other thing is, CDC Supply got a hold of us and would like to use, well, I recommend they could use City Hall to hold job interviews. And they wanted us to do a local advertisement and offer up anyone that wants to come and have a resume and get an application. So we're gonna coordinate what date the human resource person's gonna get a hold of Joey and find out what date works. They might do a couple days, but they'll get an ad in the paper, and there might be a small sign out there, CDC Supply, applications or interviews. So we'll offer it up to them. The Rotary Car Show, I did talk to Bruce, telling them that they need to probably find an alternative site, because on the island, there's no guarantee that we're gonna be able to have that dried out, or even be able to maybe have a car show.
Just still wet
No,
It's still moist in some areas.
on the North Island?
Yeah. And the thing that we're more concerned about isn't just about the wetness, it's the erosion that happened and, there's not any grass left. So if we do get a rain the night before, it's like the last time, it rained, but it stopped raining, but no cars like to come when it's all wet down there. So they're looking to move it, they talked to Winchester Green and move it over here, so it looks like it'll get moved over there. But we'll still have the car show, and not only that, I'll cancel if it actually rains that day, then, they won't do it. But I told them it's probably a good idea, because the way the weather's been going, if you want to guarantee, there's no way we can guarantee the thing can be dried out in a day.
What day is that, Tom?
It's on the,
Only the third week,
16th, 15th.
15.
Yeah.
Are you talking about using the green space between, right between us and the Razio?
No, right on,
parking lot.
yes, parking lot, Winchester.
On the parking?
Yeah, the parking lot, yeah, they're working,
Used to
they're working it out.
have You had it years ago, beginning of Catfish
Yeah.
Days.
It'd be nice to have, make a little change of venue and bring down the people down here to at least local
We're going
businesses.
to create a channel to get rid of that water that's there?
Yeah, we're meeting tomorrow with the engineers and talking a little bit about how we can do that and still meet the requirements for no permit.
Yeah, because that dirt was kind of actually, when those two trees fell, that's what created that bowl,
Yeah.
was the lifting of that dirt.
And they got a plan,
Okay.
I think. And I think we're gonna be able to not have to do a core permit, the way it looks like. So as long as we don't move 100 cubic feet or whatever it is of dirt, I think we're gonna be okay. I'll do it up there for tomorrow.
Okay.
So, yeah. That should do it.
How are we doing with the Hay and Associates with the mill race as far as the testing?
They got the radar thing done, they know where basically underwater topographical surveys done. The lab reports should be back by the end of the week, so we're hoping to do by next week. For Wausau, we're hoping at least have a preliminary report that the soils all came back okay. Like I was saying before, it looks like most of the siltation depth, the highest depth is where we would expect it, as it comes under the bridge on South Island. And then as we continue down, there's less and less siltation as we get north of the 53 bridge. By the time we get to the pedestrian bridge, there's hardly any siltation in. Where we got some ideas, now we get that back, we could call the Corps and maybe try to allow grade all to come in and just pull dirt back to make a berm on the millways. And that'll probably work for the flooding issues, at least on the South Island area. Even if it's just temporary for a couple of years, so we can really dry things out and get the trees.
Well, we seen with this year's watering, that we get the water over there, but it had no way to recede.
Exactly.
We had to, the guys spent a couple of weeks just pumping back.
So we will have more of a full report by the September meeting and some recommendations. And then, of course, it's all going to come down to funding. Possibly we could start working with our, Adam Kinzinger and Mark Kirk at Durban to look to get some federal funding in regards to from the Corps. At least we might have an action plan.
Okay. All right, attorney's report, Mr. Irvin.
Thank you. I've been working on the petitions for receivership for the county tax agent. They wanted me to prepare the petitions rather than have them do it. So I hope to have that to them shortly and get the matter into court within the next 2 weeks. So Corporate Attorney General's office today, they're trying to remedy the situation under the ground. They're having a difficult time finding the owner of the property as well. The watch shop window has been replaced. We had success in regards to one property on Baltimore Street. We have a court order commanding the owner of the property to demolish the property and put it back into a state where it complies with the city's ordinances. And so I've prepared a draft complaint for the property across the street that Tony and I are going to review and take that to court as well. So we could file a complaint and have it take its natural course to the courts, which could take, usually you have 30 days to file a complaint, after you get service, and you take it through steps there, although in court you can also go a lot faster in regards to injunction because it violated the city's ordinances. So what we haven't quite decided that. I don't know if council has any sort of position on that or not. The initial complaint for the property was cited almost a year ago. And there was some provision in that complaint allowing the property owner time within which to bring his property into compliance, but to my knowledge, there was no steps taken, so.
He moved 4 vehicles out of there into the other property. Yeah, he took all them pieces of junk that was sitting around, they're gone.
Because the photographs, you see some things are changed from a year ago. Yeah, well, I mean, I think probably the best thing to do is, with the fact that we haven't had any further communication, but walking in here, probably best to just send a notice in regards to the zoning violation, that doing a business there, and the other lot not in compliance, and allow him to maybe come to court to explain, that he's working on it or doing something. We didn't get any satisfaction at the administrative level. So and the other option that John talked about is actually going in and just filing an injunction for him to cease and desist, because he's in violation. But, if he's making an effort, I'll try to buy her him out. He's made a little bit of an effort.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, think through.
Yeah, I think one of the big things has to do with the home occupation ordinance.
It is.
And that's probably the biggest challenge.
And we could file that complaint, it's more of a zoning, issue, not really a cleanup issue. And let him come in and explain that he thinks he's been able to operate in previous years, and now he's wondering why we're telling him he can't. So, which is what administrative would have done, but there is challenges there, so we try to work it with.
Proceed with the judicial process.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ordinances are in place, I think, you know, they just have to work on it.
Well, he's trying to change that property to commercial, and he never come in?
Yeah, he got his free, conference with the planning commission concept, the planning commission. They gave him some direction. Some of the direction was they weren't open to doing a one-time zoning change for one property. They're gonna change the name. They wanna look at all of 53, because there's probably other properties that zoning should probably apply to. So, you know, he never formal filed a variance for zoning change.
Well, I know when we purchased our place, we were told that that could be commercial or private.
Okay.
We were told that when we purchased it, and that,
They told you wrong, unfortunately.
and that was from Mr. Shell. Okay, and I'm sure that's probably what his thought is, because they're like this anyway. So,
I think,
and when you purchase property on Old Route 66, because if you think about it, that's all Route 66 used to be, as little hick shops sitting on the side of the street. And you pulled in and you got your stuff. So, and that's when they was telling everybody, so you got people that bought places 15, 20 years ago, and they were told that by planning and zoning person, that you would think that you should be able to just walk into planning and zoning and not, now you got a commercial piece of property.
well, I think at the same time, Larry, you also got to think of is, you know, if you're looking to have commercial property, that's great, but you know what happens to property taxes when it's owned commercial. You know, you can't run a commercial business and have it owned residential. That's where the challenge comes in. If it's commercial property, it should be zoned commercial property, not zoned residential.
But you can run a business out of your house.
Yes, we do, and that's where the challenge comes in, is we do have the home occupation ordinance, but it can't be, you know, it can't be visible or be noticeable from the outsider or, you know, have any type of,
Signage.
well, it's not so much signage, it's just where it has no bearing, you know, bearance to the community as a whole, and I think that's where the challenge is.
Can't have any outdoor storage.
Right. And most business home occupations usually deal with, you know, beautician or insurance guy or attorney. You know, those types of businesses are indoors in an office space, so.
Well, I'm just saying that because I was told that when I purchased, and like I said, the person that told me that used to sit right there in that spot on planning and zoning. So,
Well, yeah, I think we have an instance, well, that was political year where they said that the sign could be commercial only because it was within 300 feet of a commercial business.
yeah, they said they did say that if you had
Just
if
totally
you had a
wrong.
business across your street, you could have a commercial on there
Yeah.
too. That was said too.
Yeah, it's totally wrong.
And there is a business across from my house.
That doesn't apply.
All right, well,
I don't plan on doing that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's what John and I are looking over, so.
All right, we'll move forward with that. So,
Yeah.
Executive session. Got a motion for executive session?
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion at 7:20 to go into executive session for the following matters: land acquisition and personnel.
A motion by Alderman Larry Hall, do we have a second? Second. Second by Alderman Kerwin. Roll call vote, please.
Larry Hall,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Persick,
Yes.
Kirby Hall,
Yes.
Tudor,
Yes.
Evans,
Yes.
yes, motion passed.
All right, need a motion to come out of executive session.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to come out of executive session at 8:20.
A motion by Alderman Larry Hall, do we have a second? Second by Alderman Persick, roll call vote, please.
Oh,
Oh, she left.
Oh,
8:20.
You got the, you
Oh,
got,
hold
he's
on,
over
he's
here.
getting it. He's got it.
you got the,
Tony wants to take.
Yeah, Larry made the motion.
do you have the,
Who's second?
John second.
First thing,
First and second. I'm sorry,
you
Chris.
got the tape?
you want roll call?
Yeah, I got it right. I just turned it
You
on.
want roll call?
Yes, roll call.
Larry Hall,
Yes.
Kirby Hall,
Yes.
John Person,
Yes.
Kevin Kerwin,
Yes.
Fran Tudor,
Yeah,
Steve Evans,
Yes.
motion passed, man.
Thank you.
Good job. No
All right, we do have some actions following executive session tonight. Alderman,
Okay, for the land acquisition, we're moving forward with the $5,000 to reopen the,
To extend,
Yeah, make
To
a motion,
extend-
make a motion to extend the current agreement with Open Lands.
I make a motion to extend the current agreement with Open Lands with a $5,000?
With about $5,000 pending legal review, because we've got a couple of questions we have to look at
Yes.
as far as obligatories and stuff, so. Will that work? Pending legal review? All right.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was asking
John,
John.
that was, you want that part of your motion?
Yes. That's-
Motion by Alderman Larry Hall, we have a second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Kirby Hall. Any discussion?
And
Roll call vote, please.
oh, okay.
he's back in.
Larry Hall,
yes.
Kirby Hall,
Yes.
John Person,
Yes.
Kevin Kerwin,
Yes.
Fran Tudor,
Yes.
Steve Evans,
Yes.
motion passed.
Thank you. Next scheduled meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, August 18th at 7 o'clock p.m. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Favor?
Aye.